Hello everybody, today we'll be doing a full tour of my fish tanks. All of them, I've been thinking about doing this for a while. I've gotten a bunch of new fish, so let's get into it. Here we have my minnow tank. Currently there's not a lot of fish in it. There's only really this guy. He has a facial deformity. I caught him in the creek by my house and I really like him. He looks really cute. And yeah, he's one of my more liked fish, and I guess there's not really much to say about this tank. This is pretty much just a holding tank at the moment. I'm probably going to do some projects with this, so I definitely say stay tuned for that. So yeah, that's pretty much all about this tank. On to the more interesting tanks. Here we have a smaller but a lot more biodiverse tank. That is my tropical tank, which I used to have a different tank for this, but that tank unfortunately broke, and so did the betta fish that used to inhabit this. But in this tropical tank we have 3 ember tetras and 1 sparkling gourami. I really do like this tank. It's fun to just look at. It's aquascaped-ish. I mean, my aquascaping skills aren't that good, and the fish always tear it up. Also in here is the very rare gold-striped cruelly loach. Unfortunately, he burrows and rarely comes out. I do have a couple of videos of him on my channel, so if you want to see him, you gotta look there. On to the next tank. We're getting into the little bit of cooler ones. Here we have my giant 75-gallon oddball tank that has been featured in a lot of videos. And here we have my blood parrot. He has made a lot of appearances on the channel and people really seem to like him. His name is Chunk. He's a pretty cool guy. He kind of follows your finger around. Really cool fish. And next we have this clown loach back here. He's a little skittish. I'm thinking about getting him a friend soon. He's really active. He loves to play with the other fish. The blood parrot's kind of a jerk to everybody. But yeah, he's looking like he's doing pretty good. Next we have my 2 bichirs that have been around probably the longest in this tank. They might be even some of my oldest fish. They've been around on this channel for a while. I've done a bunch of videos on these guys. They're really awesome fish. I love them. They're great for just going around. Here I have my albino bichir too. And then also in here is more of a new fish, and it is my black ghost knife. He's kind of hard to see because the blood parrot's hogging the attention, but you can see his little fin back there. Currently he's more of a nocturnal fish, and he doesn't really like to make too many appearances, so that's about it. Here is my giant 125-gallon native tank. This tank has gone through a lot of iterations. If anyone with the channel knows, this used to house my really first big fish on the channel, which is Atomic Bomb, my smallest bass. Unfortunately, he did pass, and this tank has gone through a couple iterations since then. But currently, it holds my largemouth bass that I've raised ever since he was less than an inch long. He is a really big guy now. He's like bigger than my hand, as you can see. He's definitely very aggressive. And then also here, someone who wants a little attention, my common snapping turtle. He's still a little young, as you can see. He's around the same size as this snapping turtle. I'm hoping to do a lot more content with him, so if you want to stay updated on his whole journey, I suggest subscribing. And then the next animal that I have in here is, of course, this musk turtle. Now, this is not the original musk turtle. Unfortunately, that guy passed. This is my second musk turtle, and he is honestly doing great. I absolutely love him. I totally recommend musk turtles as a great beginner turtle. They don't require that much care, and they're honestly awesome. He's being a little shy right now. They are nocturnal, and he's usually not the biggest people finder, and he especially doesn't like cameras. Anyways, let's move on to the big tank. And here is my final pond. This is definitely my largest tank / pond. This is my 300-gallon tank, and unfortunately most of the fish here love to hide, but this is home to my only smallmouth bass currently. He is underneath that rock. You might be able to get a quick look at him, but he's really hiding. There isn't much to this tank. But in this tank, which I'm hoping to do some live feeding videos with them soon, they're not extremely cooperative, is a smallmouth bass, a channel catfish, and a bullhead. Unfortunately, they're all pretty much hiding right now because they love to come out at night. But I will be doing more live feeding content with them and all that fun stuff. So if anyone wants to, subscribe, and you can see the journey, because their feedings are epic. They blow up the top water, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This channel is all about fish keeping and nature, so if you want to see any of that, just stay posted.